Master to apprentice, down the Jedi Line, Yoda to Dooku, to Qui-Gon, to Obi Wan, to Anakin, to Ahsoka. The torch is passed on. But did each generation get stronger? In this 1v1 duel, we will be ranking them from weakest to strongest. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Grand Moff. I am the Grand Moff, and today we are going to be ranking the line of Masters to Apprentice in this line to see who is the strongest in terms of a 1v1 duel. To be clear before we start this video, everyone has favourite characters, and because of that I've seen in the comments in previous videos that people have blind spots for them. In this video I'm going to be putting bias aside and looking at feats in duels and simple logic to rank them. I will also be ranking every Jedi / Sith, Dooku, at their prime for what we see them in. Also, this is a short video format. If you would prefer a longer format where I go more in depth, then please let me know in the comments below. Some of these placements may seem out of place, but please let me explain before you smash the dislike button. Speaking of buttons, you could just hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Did you do it? Do it. At number 6, we have Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon is one of my favourite characters and is amazingly in touch with the Force in ways that none of the other characters on this list are. But in terms of dueling, he's just not up to their standard. We only really see him duel Darth Maul with the help of a young Obi Wan Kenobi, and he loses. Everyone else on this list, I believe, could beat Episode 1 Maul in a 1v1 duel. And for Qui-Gon, it was 2v1 for most of the duel, and he couldn't finish him. So to be clear, I'm not saying Qui-Gon is bad. I'm just saying, compared to everyone else on this list, they are better in terms of dueling. Number 5, Ahsoka. Not much to say about Ahsoka. She manages to beat an arguably stronger Maul than the one Qui-Gon fought, and she won. However, she doesn't really compare to the other members on this list. Obi Wan was eventually the one to kill Maul, but more than that, throughout the Clone Wars, he fought Maul and his brother and won or survived against them, a feat I don't think Ahsoka or Qui-Gon could have done alone. I know a lot of you are heading to the comments to say, why is Obi Wan not higher? Hear my arguments before you put your comments down, please. Number 3, Dooku. Dooku is above Obi Wan because he destroys him, even with Anakin helping Obi Wan. People argue that Sidious was there and helping during the duel on the invisible hand, but there is no evidence that supports this case. None at all. I don't believe Sidious was manipulating the duel at all. There is further evidence in the Clone Wars, as well as in the films, of Dooku ragdolling Obi-Wan many times. And not only is Dooku stronger in the Force than Obi-Wan, he is just a better duelist. Now, I know everyone is going to jump on me for rating Dooku so high, when in the comics, him and Grievous got captured by Maul. Yes, they got captured. They didn't lose in a fair 1v1 duel. There is a big difference. No one in their right mind could think that Dooku and Grievous together could lose to Maul solo. As for Maul vs Dooku, to me there's no competition. Dooku would destroy Maul in a 1v1. Ahsoka says to Maul,
"You're lucky Anakin didn't show up. The way you're fighting, you wouldn't have lasted long."
Implying that he would easily defeat Maul. Dooku, while not as strong as Anakin, managed to hold his own against him and dispatch Obi-Wan in their battle on the invisible hand. Picture the same scenario, but with Dooku being replaced for Maul. Do you really think Maul could deal with Obi-Wan and then duel Anakin? I don't think so. Number 2, Anakin. Anakin outright beats Dooku, and throughout the Clone Wars animated series, Dooku is on the run from Anakin in their duels. I know Obi-Wan beats Anakin, but I think this is for a number of reasons, plot being the foremost. But other than that, Anakin is not thinking straight in their duel. He is consumed by raw emotion after Padme's betrayal and destroying his order. If we're talking Anakin before his fall, in a straight duel, no high ground, then there's no question Anakin would win. We also need to take into consideration the Kenobi series, that Anakin was already beating Obi Wan in their duels in Episode 2. or before the events of episode 2, whenever this flashback is, him in Revenge of the Sith, straight duel, I honestly don't see how Anakin could lose to Obi Wan. Number 1, Yoda. I think you all expected this. Yoda manages to beat Dooku in a 1v1 and humiliates him with his display of force powers, and I believe he would be able to do the same with anyone else below Dooku as well. As for Anakin, I believe it would be a lot closer than most people think, but Yoda can contend with Sidious, making him want to run from the duel, and I don't think Anakin is at that level. If Anakin, as Darth Vader, had a year of training unscarred, I think he would be able to beat Yoda in a 1v1. Well, there you have it. That's my list. Let me know in the comments below what order you would rank them in. Please be civil in the comments below. And let me know if you would like me to rank anyone else. And of course, while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. I've been the Grand Moff, and you may